Yeah. Oh, hello. Welcome back to Little Johnny's Garage. We're working on the Mad Minion, trying to get some stuff done. Finally starting to cut up the Vega here. Yeah. Let me bring you in and show you what I got going on. So, cut out where the spare tire's at. Gotta do some more cutting right there. But, and over here. We're gonna cut all that out and make it flat just like this all the way across, and my frame will sit right there along with the new gas tank and everything like that. Sit perfect right down in there. Finish getting that cut out. That'll be fantastic. Be wonderful to get it all cut and get it out of there. Got some measurements done over here, so I know where I want to cut. I'm gonna chop her off right in here. I'm probably going to cut it back a little farther just to give me some extra room. Whatever I do cut off, I'm going to keep, so that way I can weld back in and strengthen it up in the Vega. But I have that line there, and actually going to be cutting right about into here on the floor. So I'm going to remove quite a bit of the floor because the Vega is actually going to sit down on it, and I'll be able to weld. There's a flat, it's flat right here. I'm going to be able to weld that right onto here. So the body will actually sit right onto the floor here and be welded on. And so that's going to be awesome. It'll all be one piece and it'll look really good. But lots of cutting to do. And I'm cutting away right now, trying to get stuff cut. I'm going to be welding some metal in here in a little bit, so that way I can strengthen the car. I am going to cut right here along the back of the tracker, and then that is going to, that will weld right on to the trans tunnel here, because I'm trying to keep the original location for the rear seats. So I'm going to cut right in front of it right here and straight across. So that'll all be cut out, and all this floor will be gone. As you can see, she's pretty crunchy and soft, and we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of it, get it out of here. And then I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm gonna keep this because this is what I'm gonna weld to. So it should be really strong, nice flat floor. Seats are gonna sit just a little bit lower than what they did stock, but not much. Which is going to make up for the difference in how high the steering column sits, because the steering column sits up just a little bit more. I'm going to have to fabricate the dash and everything like that once I get it, once I get all that in. But it's not going to sit up too much higher. You're looking at maybe an inch, maybe less, probably like 3/4 of an inch higher. So it's not that big a deal. We'll be able to work around it, fiberglass it in, make it look nice, look like the original dash. So yeah, we got that going, got some cutting going, so making some headway finally. It's been a busy week, haven't really had a chance to work on it at all this week, so trying to make up for it this weekend, make up for everything that's going on, and hopefully once I get this cut and get the rear end out from underneath of it, I'll have the bar and everything welded in up front here, because I got to get the dash out. But as you can see, pretty chewy. She's pretty rusted out. I mean, there's not much there, so no sense in trying to save the floor and patch in. It's just way more work than what it's worth. So I'm just going to use the tracker floor and get everything set that way. It should be a lot better. It's going to be a lot more welding, but in the long run I'll have solid floors, and I won't have to sit here and patch all this crap, because that's a lot of work and I don't want to do it. So easier just to use the tracker floor and make it work for me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it work for me and get rid of all this chewy junk that you see here, because I mean, this is just you know, by the time I take and cut that, weld new sections in and everything, it's just going to be just as quick to use the tracker floor because it's there already. It's already on there. And it actually gives me a couple more spots that I'm mounted to the frame, and I don't have to cut the body mounts out and try and make new ones. It's already there. Might as well use it. I'll just have to try and figure out a way to mount the rear once I get it welded in, which isn't going to be that hard because, like I said, I'm going to be using some of the tracker floor to patch in where I'm taking the spare tire out. So all that's going to be flat. I'll have a couple of good spots for body mounts back there, and I'll be able to weld to the car. So that's where I'm at. Lots of measuring, lots of cutting. We're getting somewhere. We're finally starting to cut on the Vega. So like I said, this is just so rotted and so bad that it's not even worth trying to save. So we're just we'll make everything else work and go from there. I mean, it should be pretty nice when it's done. I mean, the fact that it's going to be solid again, and I'm not going to have all this loose, holy cow, not together firewall. Surprised the car is still in one piece. But yeah, so going to be cutting all that out. Makes life a little easier with it being all rusted out like that. Less cutting. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna get the dash out today, hopefully completely removed, steering column completely removed. I'll get the shifter and everything taken out, the e-brake, I'll get all that taken out. Lots of work, lots of cutting, but we're getting there, and it's gonna be awesome when it's done. It's gonna be a great project. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait. So I'm gonna get back to cutting and hopefully get you another video shortly after getting all this done. Yeah, like I said, if you're liking it so far, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Let's grow this channel because I got many more projects that are gonna be coming. I just gotta get this one done and get it out of the garage. So I gotta get to work and get to cutting and get stuff going because I have another Vega wagon that I gotta go get. It'll be a good project. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with that one, but I do have another one. I also have a couple other cars that I'm looking at, but I gotta get this one done, out of the way, at least running and driving, so that way I can move it in and out of the garage and work on it here and there. But I have other projects that I want to get going. Still got to get the truck in here so that way I can give it a tune-up. So that way we can start hauling stuff and get somewhere. But like I said, starting to cut, get stuff cut up, get it all where I need to be, and we're gonna keep grinding and keep cutting, keep going, get this thing to where we can finally see the two of them paired together, because I think it's gonna be awesome. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys.